made their life bitter and difficult are the same people that's gonna rule over him in the kingdom of heaven. And he's gonna get, and all the stuff that he did to the Most High chosen people, which are the Israelites, are the same people that's gonna be ruling over him in the kingdom, and he's gonna have to pay back all that wickedness that he has done towards the Most High chosen people. So Esau knows that his rulership, he knows that his judgment is about to come upon him. So now what he's gonna do is that he's gonna do everything in his power to, you know what I'm saying, trying to stop this from happening. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, somewhere deep down back of Esau's mind, he knows that he's not going to stop Yahushua from returning and for taking him out of rulership. He knows that this is going to come. You know what I'm saying? He knows that this is part of, you know, biblical prophecy, that he's going to be taken down. Because second Ezra, you know, chapter 6, you know, a very familiar scripture. Let me just pull it up real quick. Because the devil knows that he's about to get taken down, man. And he's gonna come with that wrath, because he knows that he's about to be taken out of power. You know what I'm saying? Let me just put it up real quick. We'll start right here. All right, this is Second Ezra chapter 6, and we're gonna go ahead and start at verse 7. And it reads, Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times? When shall it be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. Disappointing verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of that followeth. And this man coming down with great wrath, because he knows that you know what I'm saying, when Yahushua returns, this man knows that it's going to be the end of his kingdom, and it's going to be the end of his rulership, because the scripture goes on to say in Revelation, you know, that the angels have prepared an hour, day, a month, and a year to slay the third part of man. What third part of man is that these angels are going to slay? It's going to be the wicked seed, which is wicked Eve, man. You know, angels have been preparing an hour, day, a month, and year to slay the sons of the wicked, which is evil Eve, man. And he knows that his time is pretty much up, man. So he's gonna come down with wrath. And how's he doing that? He's doing that because he's pushing out this Maxine. You know what I'm saying? And now even in news you start seeing that they started to trying to demonize, you know, the truth, man. Trying to link people up, saying that they're part of the Black Hebrew Israelite movement. And first and foremost, you know what I'm saying, that word black is a negative connotation, you know, that the devil is using to try to demonize the truth, and trying to say that this man was part of the Hebrew Israelite movement. You know what I'm saying, which the brothers have written videos time and time again, going against, you know, taking up violence, man, because that's not what we're about, man. You know, you know what I'm saying, the scripture tells us, you know what I'm saying, that we supposed to teach the gospel, you know, preach the gospel of the kingdom. We know Yahushua made it very clear that we supposed to teach the gospel of the kingdom. Yahushua didn't go out and take up arms against the Romans. He went out, he did will of the Father, which is Yahweh. He did his will. You know what I'm saying? He didn't go out and take up arms against the Romans. He you know what I'm saying? He taught, you know, to taught the the Israelites, man. The scripture said he would come to save the lost sheep for the house of Israel. And Yahushua came, he died for Israel. You know what I'm saying? Because Israel needs a Savior. And that's what the same man that died for Israel, which is Yahushua from Mashiach, it's the same one that's going to come back. And he's going to deliver the elect of Israel. And he knows it. This is why he is upset. That's the reason why he is trying to invent a machine to separate you from your power. You know what I'm saying? They trying to disconnect, you know, the quote unquote God gene. Why they want to do that? Because they know they can get the elect to separate from their God gene, you know, separate from Yahweh Bashim al-Shah. They know that they'll be able to rule over them. And thus they trying to start Yahushua for return, because he knows that Yahushua is coming back. He knows this, and he knows that he only has a short time, because he see and he knows that the chariots, which are, you know, the deliverance and the salvation for the elect of Israel, has been showing up. You know what I'm saying? More frequently, man. You know, and he knows that that's a telltale sign of his kingdom is coming to an end. Also, another telltale sign is that the prophets, the men of the Lord, is out on the highways, byways teaching. And the men of the Lord is putting up these epistles. You know what I'm saying? Bringing out the scriptures, bringing out the prophecies, bringing out the destruction of this man's pending doom. And he's very mad and he's very upset. You know what I'm saying? Let's just get another scripture, man. Let's get Revelation, you know, 12 and 12. Because these people, Evil E wasn't expecting, you know, the Most High chosen people to wake up and to return back to their power. You know what I'm saying? And this is Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Well, we're gonna go skip up to 10. You know what I'm saying? You know, I advise you new brethren to read Revelation chapter 12. It's a very good chapter, you know, to read. You know, we're going to start at 10, you know. And it reads, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now has come salvation and strength, and the kingdom of our power, and the power of Hamashiach, which is Yahushua. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down. And who is that? That's Evil E. You know what I'm saying? He's cast down, which accused them for our power day and night. And why do they accuse, you know, the Most High chosen people before their power? Because it's a tactic they're trying to use to try to, you know, trying to get back the birthright and the blessing, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about, because the birthright and the blessing, it was never given to them in the first place. It was given to, you know, the seed line of Jacob, you know, from the foundation of the world. And these devils are mad about that, man. And they still mad because of Yahweh Bashim al-Shah rejected them, man. You know what I'm saying? And they mad and upset. And so anytime that Jake will go off, you know, seed line of Israel will go off, you know, they'll go before Yahweh and try to accuse us of being wicked. And try to say, see, your so-called people that you love is going off Won't you give us back the birthright? They ain't worthy to receive it. Guess what? Evil is not worthy to receive it either, because of all the wickedness that they have done, and that they know that they done wicked. But in his eyesight, evil, he don't believe that he done anything wrong, man. You know what I'm saying? He don't believe that he don't believe that he did anything wrong. So he'll constantly accuse us before Yahweh Shimei shot day and night and saying and talk about all types of things that Jake did, but he never mentions or never brings up the wickedness that he's doing throughout the earth. Because Job 9:24 said that the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is sin, and who's ruling the earth right now, man? Who ruling the earth? Evil E. You know, they the ones that rule the earth. This is their heaven. Because Isaac told Esau, you know what I'm saying, that he's gonna get the fatness of the earth. And do not evil E got the fatness of the earth. You have some one of the E's well, it's the it's the quote unquote Illuminati rule the earth. And what race is the so-called Illuminati is? They evil E, man. They part of your people. So guess what? You know what I'm saying, you're a rulership right now. And you're mad because your rulership is coming to an end, and you also mad because of those Amalekites, which they ease, by the way. You know what I'm saying? They you know what I'm saying, they cut you out of the piece of the pie. You know, when you live in house, the hog and everything else, you never cared about the Most High chosen people. You never cared. So now all of a sudden you realize that these people are not for your benefit. You have 8 hours and 0 minutes of remaining drive time. You realize these people are not for your benefit, and they don't cut you out of the equation. Now you feel some type of way, and now that's really why you seeing them, quote unquote, call themselves telling the truth, man. Why? Because they mad because they were not given a piece of the pie. You know, the elite bankers didn't look out for them. So now they feel some type of way. And the scripture tells us, that Satan is gonna cast out Satan. His kingdom is divided, and it's not gonna stand, but it's gonna have an end. And you're seeing this man's end right now, man. And it's playing out so beautifully. Why is that? Because the devil knows that he only has a short time, man. And we're gonna go ahead and read down to verse 12, and it reads, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he know he has but a short time." And the devil knows he only has a short time to rule the earth, and that's really why you're seeing him push the vaccine. You're going to start saying push the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip. And you're also seeing they trying to start this crap back up again. They demonizing, they demonizing you Israelites, man. You Black, Latino, Native Americans. They demonizing you. And why? Because they mad and upset because they are falling out of rulership. And so guess what? And they're going to blame you. They're going to say it's your fault that these things are happening and these things are taking place. So they gonna have to find somebody to be the fall guy, and they looking at you. They saying that all this going on, this is your fault. You know what I'm saying? That America is going down the tube. You seeing that you seeing jobs are closing. You seeing businesses are closing. You seeing that the mirth of this place is gone. You seeing all these things that are going on and all these things that are taking place. You know what I'm saying? Evil is not gonna say, you know what I'm saying, we stand against Yahweh Shema Shah's reason why these things are going on. No, they gonna say that is you Israelites' fault, man. They gonna say it's your fault on why all these things are going on. And so guess what they gonna do? They gonna come down with that wrath, man. They gonna come down with wrath. Because they mad and upset because they know that their kingdom, their precious kingdom, they love so much, is coming to an end, man. And they know this. That's the reason why they come down with fear of wrath. Because he knows that at the end of the whole ordeal, that the chosen people of Yahweh Shem Al Shah is going to win in the end, man. So that's the reason why the devil is mad and upset. You know what I'm saying? We'll read Revelation 12:12 again. It says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knew that he had for a short time. And when the dragon saw that he was cast unto the earth, he persecuted the woman which brought forth the man-child. Why is he persecuted? Who's this woman he persecuted? You know, the woman is Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? If you read, I believe, in the same chapter, you know, starting at the first through the second verse, it goes into that woman. And it's talking about the woman had a crown of 12 stars, which the woman is the Israelite, man. And the 12 stars are the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. And who's the man-child that Israel brought forth? That's Yahushua, man. You know what I'm saying? Yahushua Hamashiach. You know, the Savior of Israel. And the devil mad because the same man-child that Israel brought forth is the same man-child that's going to come back and he's going to take down all these kingdoms, man. Well, he's going to take down Esau Edom's kingdom. He's going to take down all these wicked kings that rule. You know what I'm saying? They rule with the beast system. All these heathen nations, they're going to be taken down as well, man. You know what I'm saying? In Revelation, I believe in Revelation chapter 19 goes to, you know what I'm saying? It was many crowns that was upon his head, man. Meaning that he's going to take down many nations, man. But the main nation he's really going to take down and take out of power is the Edomites. If Esau Edom, so-called white man, he's going to take him out of power. You know? And we're going to skip down to verse 17. You know, in Revelation 12:17. You know, and it reads, and it reads, and the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which kept the commandments of Yahweh, and had the testimony of Yahweh Hamashiach. And the dragon is even wroth with Israel. Why? Because Israel has woken up, and Israel has the elected Israel has repented, and they return back to their power. And he is wroth with that because he is mad. You know why? Why is he mad? Because he depended upon, you Israelites, to continue to do wickedness, man. He depended upon you to continue to do folly. He depend upon you to continue to go against the word of Yahweh Shem Al Shah. You know what I'm saying? And because now the spirit of Yahweh Shem Al Shah has woken his people up. And you got the ladies repent and coming back to their power, man, to Yahweh Shem Al Shah. Now he is mad because he know that signifies there's going to be the end of his kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Because you got the elect men of the Lord is standing upon their feet, and they prophesying the downfall of this wicked system, man. And it's coming to pass right before your very eyes, and he knows that there's really nothing he can do about it. But he's gonna come down with this sword. You know what I'm saying? He realized that demonize the Most High chose the people. He's saying that it's not working. He's saying that the truth is continuing. You know what I'm saying? The truth is continuing to spread like wildfire. And he's saying that more and more Israelites
are waking up, and more Israelites are repenting and coming back to their heritage and coming back to who they are, man. And even he is mad and upset, and he wroth with that because now this truth is flooding the internet, and now he can't control the narrative anymore. And now what he's going to do, and he's really going to come down with the sword. You know what I'm saying? He has everything in place. He has this magazine ready to go. And he has this mark of the beast, which is RFID microchip ready to go. And he has this 5G tower set up. Why? Because once you take that magazine and you get the RFID microchip, you know what I'm saying, he can, you know what I'm saying, he can control you. You know what I'm saying? It's all about control. It's all about he wants we think he wants humans to be robots, man. You know what I'm saying? Where it goes down to transhumanism. That's what he's trying to get. And why is he doing that? Because he wants to control the narrative. You know what I'm saying? He wants to complete his new world order, per se. And his new world order, it not including you Israelites. You know what I'm saying? He wants to kill you. You know, he wants to get rid of you. He wants to exterminate you. Because you are a threat to his new world order. You know, not all you Israelites, but the elect of Israel is a threat to his new world order. And he's mad because he realized he only had, now he got to be sloppy with his work. And now people are starting to see to what's going on. And you got people that are revolting, they are rebelling against this wicked system. You know, and they realize people are not going to be, and you know, it's not going to be as easy to try to get the people to take the vaccine. You know, because a lot of people are waking up to this man's BS. And he is not going to have no other choice but to come with this soul. You know, he don't have no other choice but to come with those quote-unquote martial law troops and to get you people to take the vaccine and force you people to take it. Why? Because he knows that you're not going to, you just simply not going to comply. So he's going to come with that sword. And he's especially going to come down upon you safe, man. Because he's been wanting to kill you. He's been wanting to get rid of you. He's been wanting to wipe you out off the face of the earth. You know, just like what Wicked Haman was trying to do. Because Mordecai didn't bow down to him. And so he made out the decree to try to kill off all, you know, the Jews, man. You know, you realize that, you know, they ain't better. They were trying to do that same thing back then to get rid of you, of other people, other board, man. You know, they want, they want you Israelites to be cut off from being a nation, man. And you can read that Psalm 83rd chapter. You know what I'm saying? All the nations are confederate against thee. All the nations are plotting to want to cut you off, man. But at the end of the whole ordeal, you know what I'm saying? And the Israelites, you guys that, you know, they American, you know, mainly the elect of Israel, you know, they already don't want the battle, man. You know what I'm saying? They already don't want. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of time that everything is playing itself out. You know, the elect is going to be taken up into the chariots. The elect is going to be being up. And once those chariots, you know, really coming full force, you know, along with your house child, you know what I'm saying? We know that we don't know that's the beginning of this man's king. But we know that other prophecies have to take place before that happens. You know, Jacob's trouble. You know, you're going to have race war. You're going to have World War III. You're going to have famines and pestilence, which we're seeing that now, but you're going to see it. You're going to see it up on the grand scale, man. It's gonna intensify. It's gonna come to the point that you want to flee from your comfortable life, man. You want to flee maybe into the woods. You want to go from place to place, trying to get away from the evil east route, man. Because he's gonna come with that anger, and the Most High gonna put the spirit upon him to persecute you, Jacob, man. You know, and like Jacob will be put to the sword by evil Eve. You know, because you know, when you wicked and you didn't repent and turn back to the Lord when you had the chance, and you're gonna know there was a prophet that was son among you, man. But nevertheless, though, evil Eve, he's gonna come with that wrath, man. He's gonna come with that fierce anger. And you know, Yahweh Shem outside is gonna use him to bring forth that judgment upon you Israelites, man, especially with the 2/3. You're going to get the whole brunt of the judgment. Why? Because you love your oppressor too much, man. You know what I'm saying? And you refuse to acknowledge Yahweh Shem outside. And you continue to disobey his laws, statutes, and commandments. You continue to want to do what you want to do. And you're not acknowledging the fact that Yahweh Shem outside is going to put that witness stick on you. You know what I'm saying? You're not acknowledging the fact that Yahweh Shem outside wants you to repent and talking to the Israelites. So now he's going to send down your enemy, which is evil and evil. You're going to see him down upon you. You're going to come with that route. And once Yahweh Shem outside puts the spirit upon you, all that bloodlusting that he does, he's gonna have his opportunity to start killing off a lot of James. And then you people are gonna realize, talking about you Israelites, you're gonna realize and see that this man had a hatred for you since the beginning. You know, he has a deep hatred for you. And these people right now, they ain't ashamed of it, man. They ain't hiding it anymore. You know, you had a poster with, I believe it was on in one of news stations, you better correct me on it. You know, it said, come for you so-called blacks and Native Indians said, welcome to the New World Order. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't know who you are, man. He doesn't know. And they're going to come after you with their sword. Why? Because they going to blame you, going to say it's your fault that Donald Trump didn't win the election. So they're going to blame you. They're going to say it was your fault that you voted Creepy Joe into the White House, because they believe in their heart that Donald Trump was their last hope, man. And they're going to look at you so-called blacks and Native Indians. They're going to look at you Israelites and say it's your fault. You know, they're going to say that was our last hope, that he would have brought made America great again. Guess what? America was never great to begin with. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, these people don't understand the scripture. They don't understand that Yahweh Shem Shah already prophesied that this place is going to fall. And it's going to fall it's going to fall great, man. And it's going to be destroyed with a sword of destruction by Vietnam nuclear missiles. You know, and the devil knows this. That's the reason why he's mad and upset, because he knows that his kingdom is coming to an end. And he knows, according to Job chapter 5, verse 12, that he's going to disappoint these devices of the crafty, man. He's going to, they devices, everything, they new world order, everything that they thought that they had in their craftsmen, they thought that they're going to be ruling forever, because Scripture said that in their inward thoughts they how to shall continue forever. And this how he thinks. He thinks that he's supposed to rule forever. Because the Scripture also said that Yahweh Shem Shah, he set it up king and he takes down king, man. You know what I'm saying? He's going to take the devil down. And once he takes the devil down, the Yahweh Shah's kingdom is heaven, which is going to be ruled by the Israelites, is going to be set up to be an everlasting kingdom. You know, and these devils know that their time is coming. They know that new world order, which, you know, they so long lusted and you know, lusted after, you know what I'm saying, it's going to come to naught. You know, these devils know that. By Shimon Shai going to disappoint the devices of the craft. You know, they're going to be very disappointed of their new world order. They're going to be very disappointed because their new world order is not going to be able to come to full fruition. Because the scripture also said that, you know, they belly is real. You know, Yahweh Shimon Shai going to catch the wrath upon it why he's eating. I'm going to paraphrase. Why is that? Because Yahweh Shimon Shai is going to take this man down. And he's going to use his son Yahweh Shai and the judge of hosts and angels to do it, man. They're going to come back. They're going to take this man out of power. And by this man knowing all this, talking about he knowing all this, you know what I'm saying, he's going to have, he walk with great pride, man. What did Proverbs chapter 16, verse 18 say? Pride going before destruction, and the heart is spirit before a fall. And this man walking in great pride because he doesn't believe that he's going to be taken out of power. And he's hoping, you know, that the word of Yahweh Shimon Shai is made a lie. You know, that's this man's hope. But I hope, you know, the elect being of Israel, the elect of Israel hope that the word of Yahweh Shimon Shai is true. And we know that his word is true. You know what I'm saying? We know that these prophecies will come to pass, man. And we believe that Yahweh Shimon Shai will fulfill his word. You know what I'm saying? As we read in Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1 through 3. That, you know what I'm saying? That the vision is not going to tarry, man. These prophecies are not going to no longer tarry. They are coming to pass as we speak. And more prophecies are coming to pass. And the more prophecies being fulfilled, the closer that we are to get to Yahweh Shai return and taking down, you know, this man's wicked system. Because this man praying that the day of Yahweh Shimon Shai is not going to happen. Why? Because he knows that the day of the Lord is not going to be beneficial to him. You know, he knows that when the day of the Lord gets here, it's going to be darkness for him. It's going to be darkness for the other nations. As well, it's going to be darkness for the 2/3 of Israel. Why? Because the day of Yahweh Shimon Shai is going to be a dreadful day. You know, for the wicked 2/3 Israelites and for the heathen nation that was Esau, East man. You know, it's going to be dreadful for them. But the day of the Lord is going to be a delight unto the elect of Israel. Why? Because the elect of Israel is going to be being up on chariots, man. They're going to be being up, and they're going to be saved from the impending destruction that's coming upon the earth. But typically it's going to come upon Israel. You know, it's going to come upon him. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be a whole part of the world that's going to be here with the family. Are they going to get attacked by the laser beams of the chariots? But the main people that's going to be destroyed by that is going to be Eve, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, 2/3 going to get it too because they refuse to repent. And they rely upon this system. You know what I'm saying? And even with all this in mind, he knows that his kingdom is going to be destroyed. And he sees it, you know, right before his very eyes. And now he's angry. He's going to come out to the Israelites. And, you know, his mind said that if he can't rule, guess what? Nobody else can. And he's going to do everything he can to try to destroy the earth. Because he doesn't want nobody else to rule. know what I'm saying? That same spirit that Donald Trump had about not refusing to leave the White House even though he lost the election. That's that same spirit that the Edomites have, knowing that Jacob's going to rule behind them and Jacob's going to rule over them. So he's not going to give this kingdom up without a fight. So he's going to destroy everything in his way to try to prevent that from happening. Especially, he's going to try to destroy you, Jacob, man, in the process. But he's not going to get the land of Israel. And no matter what he does, man, you know what I'm saying, no matter what he said would do, you know, the kingdom of heaven is still going to be established regardless, man. You know what I'm saying? And I want you brothers to be circumspect. You know, understand that this man is about to come down with great wrath. He's going to come down with that sword. He's going to come after the Israelites. You know, he's going to spare no expense. You know what I'm saying? Young, old, men and women alike. He's not going to spare no expense. He's going to come down with that sword. And he's going to come to kill. Why? Because the sword is a blessing, man. And he's already angry. He's going to use that sword to his advantage. And with that, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor going to Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua, by Shem Kakadash. Give honor to the apostle and elders and great deals come. No respect to the brother, teaching and preaching the truth all over the globe worldwide. For you being with another lesson real soon, Yahweh, Shalom, Abba Ball, and Kwam Yashua. Shalom.